Unless you've been living under a rock for the last year or so, you know that Viltrox are absolutely smashing it when it comes to their latest camera lenses and camera accessories. Well, in this video we're going to be seeing if this trend is going to be continuing with their brand new 50mm full frame f2 camera lens. Let's get straight into it. So as you can see, we're in London doing some street photography and we've got this brand new lens paired up with a Sony a7 IV. We'll also be testing out its video qualities later in the video, but first off let's see what photo opportunities await for us. And usually it's them first impressions with a brand new camera lens that you can tell whether it's going to be a good one or if it's a lens that's worth avoiding. Now all the sample images that you're going to see are JPEG straight from camera. And bearing in mind this is a budget option nifty 50, which is going to retail around the £200 UK mark, I'm going to have to say that this lens already looks like it's got lots of potential, so let's carry on going and see what else we can find. And the 50mm focal length is one that I absolutely love. It's just so versatile and so usable for many different situations. Not forgetting also that if you use an APS-C camera, the crop factor will turn this lens into a 75mm, which will be absolutely killer for portrait photography. And to give you an idea of this image here is taken with a full frame camera, and this is taken in crop mode. Like I say, making the lens the equivalent of a 75mm. Now the lens is made up of 13 elements in 9 groups, and it has 3 ED lenses, 1 aesthetical lens, and 4 high refractive index lenses. The lens also has something called HD Nano multi-layer coating, which Viltrox says reduces flare and ghosting. The focus ring feels nice and smooth, and internally it's made up of 9 aperture blades and a filter thread size of 58mm. Removing the bottom cap, we can see that it's missing any type of weather sealing gasket, but it does come with a USB-C port for firmware updates. The autofocus speed was very impressive, and I had no issues at all with this lens paired up with the eye and face detect from the Sony system. And when it comes to chromatic aberration with this lens, it performs absolutely fantastically, punching well above that £200 price tag. The bokeh that this lens can produce is also really superb. It's not messy or distracting and really gets good subject separation. And as for the bokeh balls, let me know what you think to them in the comment section below. Just jumping back quickly to the 50mm focal length, if you've never used a nifty 50 before, just take a look at this image here, and then compare it to this one here, both of which have been taken with the Viltrox lens, and you can see why it's such a versatile focal length. Now taking a look at the construction of this lens, we can see that it's mainly made from plastic and comes in at only 205 grams. When paired up with a Sony a7 IV, it really is nice and lightweight and really compact, measuring just 6cm by 6cm. And with the supplied sun hood attached, it measures 8.5cm by 6cm. Now taking a look at the lens's sharpness, at f2 center sharpness is just incredible. If we go right to the outer corners, we can see we're getting a little bit of softness. Stepping down to f4, we get a nice boost in corner sharpness. And then at f7.1 we hit that sweet spot and the corner sharpness is fantastic also. So yeah, sharpness of this lens is again well above that £200 price tag. Very impressive. So we're going to quickly stop this video for a second just to tell you about our new book that's just been released on how to overcome your fears of public and street photography. Now, if you're anything like myself, I used to suffer with uncontrollable social anxiety that meant taking photos out in public was near impossible. My hands would all clam up and it would feel like everybody was looking at me. It was only after years of research, testing out different methods, did I finally find the solution to removing this social anxiety. And now we're letting you on the secret too. This is a special 5-step action plan that is practical, that helps you overcome this discomfort and social anxiety linked to street and public photography. So how do you get your hands on this book? Well, all you have to do is donate £10 to the upkeep of this channel using the link in the description called Tip Top Jar. And in return, we send you the digital download of this book worth £20 for absolutely free. Yes, let me say that again. If you donate £10 to the upkeep of this channel using Tip Top Jar down below in the description, we'll send you the £20 digital download of this book for absolutely free. Back to the video. So with still images, this lens has absolutely blown me away. But how does it perform when in video mode? Well, let's check it out. So what I'm particularly looking for is any focus hunting or focus pulsing, and how well it transitions from focusing up close to objects further away. Now it's worth me pointing out that we're not using any type of ND filter here, which is why our shutter speed is 1/4000th. Another thing that is immediately noticeable is the colour reproduction from this lens and camera, which again is very impressive. Remembering this is straight from camera with no post-processing or picture profile applied. And as you can see from this test, the focus is absolutely spot on with no focus pulsing or focus hunting. And as for focus breathing, well, there isn't any at all. Again, extremely impressive. And as for that nano coating that's meant to stop flaring, well, you let me know what you think to it in the comment section below. So what is my conclusion then to this lens? Well, for £200, this isn't just a good lens, this is an outstanding lens. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say that for £200 UK, you won't be able to find a better full frame lens on the market at the moment. This, in my opinion, is probably going to be the best budget lens of 2025. It really is that good. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see further content from myself, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll catch up in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.